Hi, everyone. I decided to go live a couple minutes early. I was ready to go and thought I'd start. Here's Miss Norma. Get her up on panel.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you tonight?
I'm good. We don't see you. We
You don't
hear
see
you,
me.
but we don't see you.
Okay, I don't know why it's showing me on my end.
And I see you backstage, but when I put you on, it just has a black screen.
Huh, let's see.
There you are.
Now
Now
am
I
I
can
up?
see you. Yep. Now
Oh,
you're there.
hello.
Hello. Oh, goodness. So, how was your day?
Quiet.
Quiet? Kids still gone?
Yeah, they come home for a little bit today. I took them to counseling and then they come here a little bit till their uncle come pick them up because their aunt she bought a pool and filled it up and it had holes in it. So she had to take it back down and take it back. So she was still gone when we got back. So
Oh, no.
they come home for about probably a half hour. Then their uncle come and got them.
Well, that's
They'll
good.
be gone till tomorrow.
I'm sure they're having a good time.
Yeah. Well, so.
No? Now, who is this?
They are.
This is their aunt. It's their mother's sister.
Yeah. Mama showed up. That's why
Oh.
yesterday
Oh.
and brought them a couple of outfits. And
Uh-oh.
Eli
Trying
said he's in
to,
a better mood today. Since she wasn't there.
yeah. That's,
Eli
I
just
don't know
don't have
why.
much for it.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. I
I
don't
don't
blame
either.
him. Really. Well, I
He
guess
gets
we're going to
upset when
wait.
he gets around her.
Yeah.
I texted Mandy earlier and told her she felt like it. She'd come on and watch us till we start trivia night, but she never did answer. So she's
Yeah.
not good at answering texts. I got on her
Yeah.
yesterday. I told her, I
Yeah.
said, "Do you know how to answer a text?" And she said, "Yeah, why?" I said, "You never answer my texts. I always have to come out here and yell at you." She said, "So you'll come out and yell at me?" I'm like, "Oh, okay," because I don't go outside very much. She
Yeah.
likes to holler across the street at me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, my daughter was here. She had that training today, and so she was here a little bit ago, but she just left and went home. She's tired, so she probably won't be on. And then Miss Rhonda, her friend, also had the training to go to, so she'd come by to see the baby. And she's like, "I'm sorry, but I probably won't be on there tonight. I'm going home, going to bed." So I said, "Okay, no problem." So I don't know if anybody's gonna come on and play or not, but we can chat and we'll give it till
yeah,
about 8:30. And if nobody shows up, we'll just wait and do it. Try it again next week.
yeah.
I've been on TikTok. I'm at 10,000 followers now, and I keep going on there and trying to get people to come. But I don't know. It's funny. People on Facebook and TikTok, they don't want nothing to do with YouTube.
No, I've
So I
noticed
don't
that.
I don't know what else to do on YouTube. We keep making our short videos and putting them out, but until we
Yeah,
get enough views going on to the algorithm picks us up or whatever, I don't know what we're gonna do.
just have to slowly grow
I
like everybody
guess.
else. I guess. I got a whole 68 on TikTok, so I moved up three. I'm woohoo. strange ones too, but that's life.
Yeah. Yep. That TikTok is, you get a lot of strange people on there.
Yeah, don't you though?
Hmm. A couple people come on there and said, "Oh, I won the lottery and I want to give away some of the money." Okay, but they want you to pay so much up
Yeah,
front.
yeah, that's a scam if I ever seen one.
And
That's
then
like
there's,
on Facebook. I tried to sell my diamond ring,
uh,
and I had three ladies from Instagram message me and wanted to buy it. Wanted to know if I took this certain cash app, and I said no, I only take certain ones. And they kept trying to get me to take this cash app, and I said no, I'm not going to another cash app. Well, this
mhm.
one lady, she finally said, okay, I'll pay you through yours. I said, okay. So she acted like she sent the money. And she said, well, the money went through. So I checked. It wasn't there. And she goes, well, I got an email saying I had to pay 350 more. And then uh, it'll let it go through because I'm a business. And I thought, okay. I said, I said, well, I prefer you didn't do that. I don't want you. She goes, if you promised to send it back to me. And I said, well, I really don't know how to do that. So I prefer you didn't do that. And so she goes, well, I'm going to go ahead and put it through. And it still didn't go through. Okay. And she goes, well, I got an email, check your email. So I got this email saying I had to send her 350 back and then it would give me the 750. And I'm like, no. And she goes, well, you have to send me this back so I can get my money back. I said, look, lady, I don't have it to send to you. If I did, I wouldn't send it to you to begin with because I am not trying to do a joke on selling this ring.
You're right.
It's real. And she kept saying, well, don't you know somebody borrowed it? And I said, if I did, I wouldn't borrow it. Do you not get the hint? So I
Yeah.
reported her. And then I got checking her Facebook and she wanted me to send it to New York. Okay. She's not even in the state, United States. And I'm
Oh,
like, so she was a scam. And then when
all
Dennis sold his
oil in.
Jeep, yeah, when he sold his
Yeah.
Jeep, we had two of them do the same thing.
Wow.
And kept wanting to message us these uh, numbers to say if it's a true that we were trying to scam them. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. This is for real. If you want to come and look at it, you're more than welcome. Call the number I gave you. If you don't believe me, and you can talk to my husband. He's the one that's selling it. And I said, if you don't want to call, then I don't know what to tell you. It ain't for sale for to you then. Like,
Exactly.
it's like, I'm
Exactly.
not doing this. I said, they try to get you left and right all over. They don't call your
Oh
house. They
yeah.
try to get you. And they're trying to get you everywhere else. It's like,
Yep.
that's crazy.
You
Bunch of
got to be
scammers.
so careful because people are, I mean, the more we get with technology and the more ways there are to do things, the more the thieves come up with ways to scam people and to, you know,
Yeah.
to try to get
And I'm
over
like,
on people who don't know
I
any
know
better.
people fall for this, but that's kind of crazy.
When I worked at Walmart, I had a lady come into the money center who had somebody on the phone and said it was the IRS and that she was supposed to go to the money center and wire them some money. And I said, well, first of all, the IRS isn't going to call you on the phone. Second of all, do you owe the IRS any money? And she's like, I don't think so. And I said, yeah, it's a scam. I said,
Yeah.
just tell him, it's a scam and hang up on him. Well, she wouldn't tell the guy. She was afraid because I guess he told her that she didn't do it right then. He was going to send the police to her house.
Yeah, they do
So,
that. Yeah.
yeah. So she was all scared of the police and everything. And I said, no. So I got on the phone with him and I told him, I said, I know you're not the IRS and I know you're trying to scam this poor old lady and you shouldn't do that. That's not nice. And I hung up on him. And I told her, I said, just go on home. Nothing's going to happen about it. And she came in the store later, a few weeks later, and told me, she hadn't heard anything. I said, the IRS will send you a letter and let you know what's what in a letter. They don't call you. They never will call you.
Like Social Security won't call you neither.
Right.
Unless you got an appointment with them. They'll send you a letter and say they got an appointment to call you, but they won't call you no otherwise.
Yeah, especially Social Security. Yeah. There's always paperwork involved. There's always something telling you.
They try that too, Social Security. And then we get a call from something about a fire department, not even around here, wanting us to send them money, and it's a recording. And we get it about every other day. It's like, Dennis said, well, send me a thing. Oh, and then he just keeps going on, well, how much would you want to send? How much do you want to send? It's like a recording over and over and over. He said, that ain't a scam I ever seen one. And I said, they try all kinds of ways, honey. And then he gets this. He's been getting them from like our bank, not our bank, but somebody saying they're our bank. And our bank don't send stuff saying that they need to get in our account to check something. And I'm thinking, no, they don't. I said, don't you do that?
No. Anybody wanting any kind of account information or anything like that is a scam.
He goes, well, why am I getting these? And I said, I don't know. He goes, well, how did they know that's our bank? I said, they don't, honey. They just send them out to try to see whatever they can get. They don't know it's our bank. It's like, just don't answer it. Don't have nothing to do with it.
Well, I set that on the iPhone. It has a setting you can put that if that phone number is not in your contacts, it'll just automatically take them to voicemail. And 9 times out of 10, they won't leave a voicemail either.
No, I get scammed. I took it off one day and my phone rung 100 times, I bet you. But see, he's got a little flip phone, so you can't do that on his.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, you need to get an iPhone. That way your scams can't come through.
Right.
I got one the other day that came through, and I don't know how it come through. But something about wanting me to change my Medicare or something like that. And I'm like, how'd you get through? How'd you get in? And it's a recording. I'm like, of course. I don't. They used a local number, I guess is why it came through.
Oh. And well, I'm very particular about who I give my number out to, and if I give it to somebody, I always tell them, text me first and tell me it's you, and then I'll take that off long enough for you to call me, and I'll make a contact for you, and then I'll put it back on, and then I won't have to worry about it, rejecting that person.
Yeah. That's what
every once in a while, the doctor's office will call me from a different extension or something, and sometimes that won't go through. But most of the time,
message. I know mine does. Like my kidney nurses and stuff, they'll call from different numbers, and they'll leave me a message to call them back.
Right, and that's what I figured too. If it's important enough, they're going to leave you a message. It's not like you're hanging up on them completely. You're giving them the opportunity to leave a message.
Yeah. So. It's like, because my kids will call from a different number or something, it automatically goes to voicemail. And they're like, Mom, it's me. And it's like, well, quit changing your number. If you do, tell me.
Yeah, right. Just let me know so I can put it on.
Change their number no more than anybody ever seen in my life. My oldest son does. Every time you turn around, he's got a different number. And it's like, why do you keep changing your number? Well, these girls. And I said, well, quit giving it to them. It's like, don't give it to them.
He needs to get him a Google number.
Yeah.
You can change that pretty easily, I think.
I'm going to tell him that the next time. Get a Google number. And I'm like, hearing now, what's that?
Because it'll ring to your phone. It's just that they won't know what your real phone number is.
Yeah.
All they'll know is that Google phone number.
Yeah. It's like,
I was thinking about that the other day. if we ever want to have people call in while we're on live and we want them to call in so they can talk to us about something, we can give them that Google number to call.
Yeah.
Because I won't mind if that number gets out. You know?
Yeah. I never did get one. I need to, but I never did. It's like I went as far as getting a Google email, but
did you see on Ickamil the other night the car chase that had the little baby in the back seat?
2-year-old, yeah.
Yes.
It's like, okay.
What did they ever say? Was it the father or the boyfriend, or was it just some random person?
I'm not really sure, because I was trying to watch it with the kids here, and
I mean, that's kind of,
missed half of it. I'll have to watch it while they ain't here so I can see
that's kind of poor choice on the carjacker to pick a car with baby in it.
Yeah, but they have done that. They've done that around here.
Yeah, but you know the police are going to be coming after you if there's a kid in the car. You know, I mean, they're going to come after you probably anyway, but definitely if there's a kid in the car. Well, I was sure hoping some people would come so we could play.
I know a lot of people looked at your.
I know, and I made a little live for TikTok and posted it on that, and I went on Facebook I put it on Facebook, and then I went on Facebook again just a little bit ago and said, "Oh, we're going to be live at 8:00." I don't know. I don't want to keep wasting my questions.
Yeah.
I have to keep coming up with them. So I said, yeah, I'm not going to even play them tonight. If they're not going to tune in to play, I'm not going to let them watch my questions on the replay.
Yeah. And then they'll say, well, I was there, but I didn't talk. Well, you can't.
Yeah, well, if you were there, I didn't see you. And I plainly said, you have to put your nickname in the comments if you want to play. So if you are lurking back there somewhere, please put your name in the comments, nickname, whatever you want us to call you, so that we can go ahead and know somebody's here.
Just the name to go by.
So yeah, whatever name you want to use.
Yeah. Does it show anybody watching?
No. Well, thing says 0. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know how accurate that is and whether or not, because we know it hasn't been accurate in the past, but now it says 1 person's watching. Okay, if you're watching and you're here to play trivia, please put a comment in the comments with a nickname so we will know you want to play trivia.
Yeah.
And anybody else who wants to play, this is the time to tune in and go ahead and get your name in the comments and we can play. I'm just not going to do it if we don't have anybody watching. I think, that person left. See, and I think people are watching the replay, and just not tuning in at the time that we're doing it live. But if we're going to do a tournament and we're going to give away a prize, these people need to be tuning in while we're on the live. They can't be playing it after the fact.
No.
If you want to win a prize, you have to show up and be on the tournament. And maybe trivia is not people's thing, but it's funny because a lot of people I've talked to, oh yeah, I love trivia, I'll be there, and then they don't show up. So I don't know. I don't know. And I've been trying to make some more videos about women, daily life, supporting women in their life journey and things like that. I don't see that they're doing any good either. So I don't know. Maybe we didn't pick a good genre to be in or a good niche. Maybe we need to come up with something else. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to do drama. You got drama.
No. But I don't want to do drama and I don't want to do true crime. That's for sure. I guess now Mandy and Voices are fighting each other.
Yeah.
Fighting with each other. All about that Natasha stuff. It's just more than I can handle.
Don't watch. I seen it the other day. We're doing a live, but nobody's on. Yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah. Hello. We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live, but nobody's sticking with us. I've had that one pop up about 10 times.
He said
but
that's
they don't
good.
stay but a minute. It's good that nobody's watching us.
He said it's good that we're alive.
Oh, that we are alive. Okay. Yeah, it's good to be alive. I'm glad we're alive too. I just wish somebody would be watching us be alive.
Yeah.
Okay, now it says one person is here. Okay, hello, that one person. We're so glad you're here.
Come on, let's play trivia.
We want to play trivia. Come on, put your name in the comments so we know you're here and you want to play.
It's fun. Come on.
It's fun if you'll just play.
You just got to show up and put your name in the comments so we know you're here.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
There's trouble in the hood.
Dennis said, there's trouble in the hood. I got my ear plugged in. That's why she can hear you. Trouble in the hood. Yeah, that's my partner in crime. That's what I call her. He said, yeah, I know. Oh, I got a question for you, Echo.
Okay.
Let me put this out so Dennis can hear you. Let's see if it'll go back on the thing. Okay, talk. Let's see if it talks.
What is it?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Does a fish get thirsty?
The fish get
Does a fish get thirsty?
You got to think about it.
I'm going to say no.
No.
Because in the water, they can anytime they want.
We don't know. It's on a commercial. This little girl's asking her dad.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I said, I got to ask Echo that. Maybe she knows. I don't know. He just
Google
looked at her like, oh, God, no.
Okay, let's Google it and find out.
Fish get thirsty? No, because they're in water.
Eli
That's
said,
what I said. Yeah.
I said, if they's thirsty, Mama, all they got to do is open their mouth and get a drink of water.
Fish
She going to Google it.
get thirsty.
She got to prove herself.
Well, she wants to know now.
The answer is still no. As they live in water, they probably don't take it in as a conscious response to seek out and drink water. Thirst is usually defined as a need or a desire to drink water. It is unlikely that fish are responding to such a driving force.
Okay.
So they don't.
So no.
Oh, get thirsty.
I'm going to say no, they don't get thirsty.
Thirsty. Yeah, I asked Eli that today while we sitting there waiting for Natalie to come out. He looked at me real funny. He's like, why would you ask me that question? And I said, well, I just want to know if you knew the answer. He said, well, Mama, if they get thirsty, all they got to do is open their mouth and get a drink. They're in water.
Right.
I said, yeah, but do you know the answer? And he's like, no, why?
Better question, do fish get waterlogged?
Yeah.
Like, do they take in too much water?
Water, yeah. I wonder if something happens to them if they do. Because they open their mouth. Do they open it underwater? I know they do on top when they want food. Well, they have to if you put food in the water. They open their mouth to get the food.
Yeah, but when they're swimming underwater, they're not breathing through their mouth. They're breathing through their gills. So I don't know. Strange.
We got a lesson today where we play Thirsty or Not. We learned something. Fish do not get thirsty.
We should ask Chasing Truth. She's got all those fish now. She probably knows everything about it.
Say, do they get thirsty?
Say, Chasing Truth. We got a fish question.
But I thought that was cute because we was watching a commercial last night. His dad's driving and she's in the back seat. And she goes, Dad, what does future mean? And he's showing it's car commercial. He's showing her where he could put it on uh, something that drives itself, drives you down the highway,
Yeah.
cruise control or something. And he said, see, this is our future. And then she goes, okay, Dad. Another question. He said, what's that, hon? She goes, the fish get thirsty. And you could just see this look on his face like, oh, God, why is she asking me this? You know, we're to ask questions all the time. It's like,
That's how it is with kids, though, when they start asking those why questions.
I can come up with
Because
all kinds.
I said it is. That's
Like, Natalie asks us a lot of questions. My son used to be, every time we go across the bridge, he said, Mom, what do we do if the bridge falls? What we do if the road falls? And I'm like, will you stop? But think about it. What do we do? He's a little tiny thing. And I'm like, will you stop? He'd say, but I'm scared what the bridge falls. I'm like, I guess we're just going to go in the water. I don't know what'll happen to us. I guess we'll go down with the bridge.
When I was growing up, there was a bridge we had to go over, and my dad always called it the rickety bridge. And it was a bridge made out of wood. And so, like, some of the slats were even missing. And so, like, your tires would go over those slats and you would hear, you know, like a thud or, you know, something like that. And I would always I'd be in the back seat. I would always get down in the floorboard of the back seat thinking that was going to protect me somehow. But actually, I was closer to the water if we were going in, you know.
I'd be climbing up on the roof.
Yeah. Then it's like, and he'd say, oh, we're going to go so-and-so. And I'd be like, oh, no, don't take the rickety bridge. Not that way. You know?
Have you ever walked?
Like, yeah, we got to go that way.
Have you walked across the swinging bridge?
No, I haven't, but they look scary as all get out.
They are scary as all get out. I walked across the short one. I said, there ain't no way I'd walk across the long one. I'd have to crawl across it, and I don't know if I'd crawl across one. That was the most scariest thing I ever, because it just moves with you, and the wood is like, no. We in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights anyway.
Yeah, I am too.
And I'm also afraid of drowning. So,
Eli's
yeah.
got
A bridge over water. Nah.
Eli went Sunday to a birthday party. Is that the main? It's called the main event. Well, they play laser tag. They have gravity fall. And he goes, Mama, what's gravity fall? And I said, I really don't know. I didn't know what it was. It's the bungee thing that you drop from a bungee cord.
Oh, wow.
He said he didn't know. He said, I really didn't know I was scared of heights till I got on that thing. He said, I got on one time and I got off and didn't get back on. I told him, nope, that ain't for me. He said, he didn't mean to get on it. He was on it, walking across it, and it fell. And he said, talking about, and it's over the games, a car game. He goes, I thought sure I was falling into him. And he said, then all of a sudden I just bounced right back up. He said, that's it. Get me off.
Yeah, bungee jumping would not be my idea of fun either.
Like, that scared the tar out of me. He said, he'd say I didn't get back on it again. We played laser tag. I was like, okay. Because I didn't know what it was. It's called gravity something or other. And I'm like, I have no idea. He goes, nope, not me. No more. I said, that'd be something Natalie loved to get on and probably play on, where Eli wouldn't. But
yeah,
Natalie would. Natalie probably play on it. That's like,
well, we probably had 10 to 15 people pop in and pop out. So if you people are trying to see if we're going to play trivia, you got to stay in here long enough for us to do it.
if you want to play, we need to know. You gotta
just pop in to see if we're playing. We can't start the game until we get enough people to play. Yeah. So if you're in here and you want to play trivia, please drop your nickname in the comments so we know you want to play trivia. Now it says 2 people are watching. If you guys want to play the trivia, we can do it with 2 people. I don't care how many people play. All I want is to know that you're serious and you want to play trivia.
But you have to
You
put
want
your
to
name
play?
in the
They
comment.
left.
Yeah, you gotta put your name in the comment so we know you want to play
Who you are and that you want to play trivia.
trivia. Because we don't want to play it, nobody's gonna play. So please comment. Let us know you're here. You want to play. You don't want to play, just say hi.
You say, hi, I didn't come to play trivia. And we'll be like, okay,
Nobody's playing.
chat with you.
We have to get
We would like to start the game, but we can't play until we have players who want to play. I made the questions, so I know the answers.
So
and I can just quiz Miss Norma, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm dumb. Believe me, you won't get no answers on me. I can get some I can't. It's going what it's about.
Well, and then I was thinking this. Okay, first I was thinking I was given 2 choices, an A and a B. But that gives them 50-50 chance of guessing. So then I said, well, maybe I should put 3 choices. And then, that makes it a little harder to guess.
Yeah.
But then I was reading an article about what they call pub style trivia, which is what they do at the bars. And they actually make teams of people. And they just give the question. They don't give any answers.
Oh.
And the people have to come up with the answer, like in their group, in their team. And then the team gives an answer.
Oh, okay.
And so I said, so that makes it really hard because you don't even have a choice to
think about to what it could be.
Yeah.
Boy, I really.
So I said, well, we get real serious into doing it. We're going to have that kind of pub style.
Oh.
And we're going to have where I tell you the question, but we don't give any answers. But not yet. We're going to have some
I won't
answers
play when you do that because I'm not real smart. I need something to look at.
Some things, are like, if it's in something you're interested in, you might know the answers. Like, I like Braves baseball. You could quiz me and say, like, what baseball player played first base who is no longer with the Braves?
Oh, okay.
And I would know that's Freddie Freeman, just because I know who he was. Then if you ask me what player replaced Freddie Freeman as the first baseman on the Braves, I could tell you Matt Olson because I know that's who it is. But that's only because I watch Braves baseball. If it was the Cincinnati Red team, I wouldn't know nothing about their players.
I don't either, and I watch them.
But
I haven't watched them much this time, but
let's see, what was it? 2 times? 2 times while we were up there? I think 2 times, 2 games. One was a rain delay, and another one was a tie game, went into extra innings. Went to like 12 or 13 innings.
Wow.
Those were interesting games. And my ex got tickets for September 30th. It's like one of the last home games for him and his wife to go to, and she might not be able to get off work to go. And so if she can't get off work, then him and my daughter might go. And if he decides not to go, then I get to go with my daughter. So I was like, I hate to want to pray for him not to want to go, but I would love to go.
Okay.
Well, now we have 2 people. Hi, 2 people. Listen, 1 person left already.
Hi, everybody.
If you're here to play trivia, please put your nickname in the comments so we know that you're serious about playing trivia. And if you don't have a way to comment, like if you're watching us on TV or something, that's fine. And they left too. So
I'm not doing something right.
we're not doing something right.
It's like, crap. What do we do?
Let's see. I just don't understand it. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, now there's two more people back in here. I wonder if it's the same two people going, what are these women doing up there?
We're acting crazy right now because we ain't got nobody to play trivia with us.
Really? We want to play the trivia game. We need people to play. We need people to play.
Come on, let's play trivia.
All you got to do is drop your nickname in the comments. Don't leave. People do not leave. People keep coming and leaving. I hate that. I hate that. I know we're boring and we're old and we're not what you thought we were going to be maybe or whatever, but still stick around.
We're not young.
Stick around because we are really funny people and we will make you laugh.
Let's see if I can pop my hair up
around.
a little bit younger. Sorry, my hair won't stick up no more.
All right, let me show you this toy I bought. We bought the baby. Whoops, this way. It's a sloth, and his little legs open so he can hang from something.
Oh, cute.
And he's got this little button that plays jungle sounds.
Aw.
She doesn't want anything to do with him. I'm like, but he's so cute.
Yeah.
She's like, nope. Okay, stop.
Chloe probably wants it though, don't she?
Oh, Chloe would have to tear it apart to get that noise box out of it. Speaking of Chloe, though, I got my camera in today.
Did you?
That Nana Trish ordered for me and sent to my daughter's house. So my daughter brought it today, and I got it all hooked up. So now I can actually spy on the dog and the baby when the baby's in there. Whoops. Okay. Let's see if I can pull it up. We'll see what they're in there doing. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see on the on my phone, but I can actually, let me see if I can make the picture go the other way. No, I guess it doesn't want to turn. Anyway, it's got a camera and it's got where I can turn on the microphone and I can actually talk to them and I can move the.
About this tall.
Yeah, it's about as big as my phone.
We got one in our kitchen. We can talk to Natalie while she's in there and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I showed it to her today. I said, "Now I can watch everything you do in there," because she's always into something.
There we go. But I can move the camera. I guess I'm not doing it where it's on the thing. But anyway, I can move it. I don't know why it's. Oh. Okay, camera. Ah. There we go. But anyway, pretty neat.
Yeah. We got one in the kitchen to watch Natalie because she gets sneak stuff out. Eli's out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Trying to catch her. And I watch it on my phone. And then our ones we just got to put back outside because our other ones went down.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same company. And they're a broader. We had Night Owl the last time. And this time we got COSI, I think is what it's called. And you see more with these cameras than you did the other ones. We got 3 hooked up so far. We got 8 to hook up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The last one we only had 4, but we bought 8 this time. That way, I can watch them around the pool and stuff.
Right.
And then we just had so much meanness going on around here, and a lot's been happening since our cameras has been down. And our neighbors, their camera went down the same time ours went down. And he had this
sabotage. Somebody sabotaging it.
Yeah, a big old bean bag on his porch, okay, that you sleep on. And he was going to get rid of it, but it'd been sitting there for like a couple months on his porch. And he had never took it out to the trash. He got rid of one, and he was getting rid of the second one. And he come out and he said his gate was standing wide open and the beanbag was gone. And he's got his lawnmower and everything on there. And I thought, oh God, they could have took his lawnmower and everything. Nobody would have seen him. And he goes, did you all see who took the beanbag? And we're like, no, why? He said, well, I ain't worried about it. I want to get rid of it anyway. But he said, I was just wondering, you know. He said, because they left my gate open, they could at least close my gate because he's got the big dog, bigger than Buster, the one Buster plays with all the time. And he said, if I'd let him out, he'd have got out of the yard. And I said, yeah. And, but I said, well, didn't you catch him on your camera? And she goes, the battery.
Oh, that was Mary trying to come. Mandy, hi.
Hi.
Okay, I'm going to add you on.
You feeling better?
Hey,
Hey.
how are you feeling?
Like death ran over me.
She talked to someone on the phone.
I was really
yeah.
sorry to hear all that. I'm glad you're at least not in the hospital anymore.
Yeah. I'm just sitting out here trying to enjoy some fresh air. I'm tired of sitting inside.
Yeah.
Our house is too quiet.
I hate
I
being
bet.
in the hospital. It's just everybody's like, oh, you'll get some rest. You don't get no rest in the hospital. None
No.
whatsoever.
No.
There's no such thing as getting rest in the hospital. You're more
No.
tired,
Normal.
more tired than you are.
Echo on their streaming things.
Ben, hush.
Yeah.
Mind your own business, boy.
Somebody got through your fence.
He said, don't make him drive through your fence.
Uh-oh.
I'm really scared. I got Buster over here. You ain't gonna come over.
Couple of cheeseburgers and a soda pop. He'll leave me alone.
No, he
Oh.
won't. No, he won't. You'll get a big surprise. Ben walks over here all the time, and he'll bark at him, carry on like he's going to eat him up, and then he starts wagging his tail at him. So, but if he's in the house and Ben walks in the yard, he tries to get out on him.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think if you didn't know Buster, he would look pretty intimidating.
Yeah.
I'll
A
give
big
him a
old
beer
head
too.
of
He'll
his.
be all right.
Ben said he'll give him a beer or two. He'll be okay.
I doubt he'd drink it, to be honest with you. He's a
Oh,
funny
no,
little dog. We used to have a pit bull that liked to get in beer cans and get drunk. Collect cans, and he'd hand all the beer cans out and get in them and lick the beer out of them. You get up and watch him. He'd be wobbling all over and then just a howling on a crying drunk. I'm like, oh my God, got a dog that does a crying drunk. Next day he'd sleep all day because he had a hangover.
Oh my goodness.
We're not going to be home this weekend.
Where are you going?
Hopefully, depends on how I feel. I want to go to Smith Park and see the Balloon Fest.
Hot air balloons.
Yes.
Oh, I
And
love
fireworks. We go every year, but it's up in the air. Depends on how I feel
And how hot it is.
and how hot it is.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot here.
So,
They're not paying my car.
But it's supposed to be it's supposed to be nice until in the 80s until the next week it's supposed to be back in the 90s. I think
yeah.
that's the way I think the weather said. But it changes every day here, so you never know. They'll say
Yep.
80s and it'll be feeling like 100 and something because the humidity so high.
Yeah, that's how it is here in Georgia. They lie and say, oh, it's only 95.
Yeah.
They forget to tell you with the heat index and the humidity, it's 105.
I look on my phone, it'll tell us how it feels. They'll say what the temperature is,
Yeah.
and it'll tell you what it really feels like. index, the humidity.
My nephew just moved down to Georgia near Atlanta.
Oh,
Is
all
that-
right.
Is that near you?
It's about 4 hours from me.
Okay.
I'm way in the bottom of the state, almost to Florida. I think I'm
Okay.
like 20 or 25 miles to the Florida line. And
Okay.
Atlanta's probably a little bit more than halfway up
Okay.
the state. Georgia's a very long state.
Yeah.
He's 30 minutes out of Georgia,
My husband said he's 30 minutes out of
outside of Georgia.
outside. Georgia is the state. You mean Atlanta?
Yeah.
30 minutes out of Atlanta.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ben. Get your show together there, buddy.
I ain't got no beer in me.
Well, when we were in South Carolina, we went to this city called Greenville, which is about equivalent to Atlanta as far as traffic and stores and, things to do and all that. It was horrible. I mean, it took forever. And they have like little expressways. And we were looking for one store. It was on the same road we were already on, but you couldn't get there on that road. You had to go on the little expressway, do a little curlicue thing and come back out. And then you could get there. But it was like,
Wow.
who makes a road and then puts the curlicue in the middle of the road? It was crazy. My daughter was like, yeah, I'm never living in Greenville. This is too busy, because she doesn't like to drive in traffic like that,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, we're not moving, because eventually she'll probably move up there, But she
I
said,
don't
not
like them
Greenville.
roundabouts either. What are they called?
Greenville was
Roundabouts?
too busy. Yeah. But it was
I don't
like because once you get up by Atlanta, you're on I-75, but then there's like a 475 bypass, and then there's I-85, and then there's a 285 bypass off of that. And I mean, it's just too much. It's too much, unless you know the back roads. Now, if you lived there, your whole life and you knew how to get around going back roads, it would
Yeah.
probably be all right. But being not from there and trying to follow GPS, oh, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, it says it's on this same road we're on, but we can't just go down the street to get there.
Hey, jump over there, King.
Crazy. Crazy. But they have every store you could just about imagine that you'd want to go shopping at. Just a lot of stores we don't have here. Of course, Valdosta is a very, we supposedly have metropolitan status, but we're very tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny. And of course, I don't live in Valdosta. I live outside of Valdosta, so I'm in a little one stoplight town.
Okay.
We have Dollar General, we have a grocery store, we have a Huddle House, and we have a Wendy's. We have a Subway. We have one Mexican restaurant. We have one Chinese restaurant. That's about it.
You beat
Too
my
bad.
sister.
Wow.
She ain't got a red light in her little town in Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
She
We
don't-
do have a red light.
They don't have no stores other than a little store at the end of their street that, like a little mom and pop store, gas
Oh, yeah.
station. That's all they got.
Oh, we do have two. We have two truck stops because we are off the interstate.
Norma,
Yeah.
you look like you're frozen. I can hear you talk, but you're not moving your face.
It's froze.
Yes.
Yeah, shit.
Don't you know by now, Mandy, you either get froze or flying. You don't have a middle.
There you go. Now you're moving. No, now she's froze again.
Echo.
In. We would love to play trivia if we would just get some people to be our players.
Yes.
We want to play, and then boom, there they go. They drop off.
So she tells them they got to put their name in their chat to play. They leave. They won't play.
And I put that in the chat. Please, if you're here to play trivia, please put your nickname in the chat. But I think we got a lot of chickens. They're not willing to. They just want to watch the questions and play at home.
Yeah.
involved in
If
play.
we can't play it, we ain't got players.
We can't play without players. We don't want to have trivia just between us.
Me and Mary be the only two playing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Once we
When are
get a
the
couple
kids
people,
coming
we'll
home?
play.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Our quiet days will be over.
Oh,
Yeah.
They could stay longer, but I don't want them to stay over too long because mommy's coming around.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And she's trying to put stuff in their head.
Yep.
Eli
I don't
told
know why
me
she
today,
can't just leave well enough alone.
because she don't know
Because
how.
moms like that, they just don't give a crap. All they care about is themselves and hurt the kids in the long run.
You know,
That's true.
Unfortunately. Yep.
Like-
To make them look better.
Eli told her yesterday he hated her. And she asked
Wow.
he couldn't give her a reason. I think he was too. I told him, I said, you're scared to give her a reason. He said, well, I'm scared. And I said, she's not going to bother you and ain't Kayla there.
Mother would get something to eat though.
I said,
Yeah.
you tell her whatever you want to tell her. Because I told him, I said, you need to get this off your chest and tell her, you know, how you feel about her. And I tried to tell him, don't say I hate somebody, because you're not supposed to hate. I
No.
tried so hard to get him to understand that. I said, just tell her you don't like how she does things.
Oh, I don't know. I don't slow down. I
Don't say I hate you and then walk off and say, you know, she'll ask him why, and then he
The
just
more the
walks
gas
off.
burns
Bail
out,
her.
the quicker the bottle will go empty.
So, but I told him, I said, you just tell her you don't like how she lives her life and how she's done you wrong, because that's what
Yep.
he tells us, you know.
Yeah. Just 3 cases of beer from here to there.
Yep.
I asked Natalie, I said, would you tell her? And she said, I was scared to tell her anything because she grabbed Eli's arm because he tried to walk off. And I said, what? And said, ain't Kayla got all over? I said, well, she better have. She don't grab you kids.
No.
That's a big no-no.
Mm-mm.
Unless she wants to meet Memo again.
Beat the bottle.
Because I'm not going to have her mistreating them.
No, definitely not.
She tells Eli he's too goody two shoes because he don't want to talk to her or nothing and all the time. And she goes, you're just a little brat. Calls him names. And
That's not a
I said,
banana.
tell her this stuff. Don't let her talk to
Yeah,
her
look
that
at it. That's not a banana.
Yeah.
It's really sad though
way. Yeah,
that she's doing that.
childish herself. She acts like a kid herself. She wants to be a kid. He's 33 years old, but she acts like a little kid instead of an adult. Her oldest daughter, the one older than Eli, is living with her aunt now. She's supposed to be with her mom, and her mom never takes care of her, so she's staying with her aunt. And I'm like, she's moved that child around so much, just what little time she's at her back. And then Natalie said, she said, Mommy wants us to come live with her. And I said, nope, that'll never happen.
Wow.
I'm like, nope. Said Eli looked right at her and said, nope, I'm not living with you. I said, well, good. I said, what'd you say? She said, I didn't say nothing. Natalie's scared of her. She said, I'm afraid she'll start yelling and carrying on at me like she does Eli. And I'm like, she won't do it around me because she knows I don't allow her to do it.
Yeah.
Or mistreat them. And then her sister's getting just as bad. She said, nope, I'm not going to have it. So, I don't think she wants to butt heads with her sister because her sister might whip her.
Well.
They
Well,
fight
at least
all
the
the
sister
time anyway.
cares about the kids, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Well, Grandma, she works all the time. She tries to get them when she can, but she can't get them very often because they're trying to find them a place in Tennessee. They're wanting to move to Tennessee. Grandma and Grandpa is, and they go down there ever so often trying to find them a place, and then they work all the time. So they're trying to save money back to get them a place down there. And see, they got the oldest boy, Eli Young's older brother. I told them I was going to send them to Kentucky for a week to stay with their older brothers down there. And they was like, "Oh, I'm all for that." And I said, "Yeah, you might get fooled when you get down there. They're a lot bigger than you." She said, "I'll whoop them." And I said, "They can pick you up and throw you, child. There be no hope for you." There's some
So
big
they've got brothers and sisters on both sides.
yeah.
Half brothers and sisters on both sides.
Yeah, they got a brother and sister on mom's side. And then on dad's side, they got 3 older brothers that lives in Kentucky. And then they got 2 younger ones than them, a brother and sister. He's got 7 kids, my son does.
Wow.
And 3 different mothers.
Mm.
He's got 3. He was married to the one in Kentucky. They ended up getting divorced, and then Natalie and Eli came along. And then they broke up, and then he got with a couple others. They didn't have kids by him, thank God. And then he got with this last one he was with, crazy one. And she's got a little boy and a little girl. They're 1 and 2.
Mm.
You're frozen again, Norma, with your hand underneath your nose.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but that's what we see.
I don't know what's going on.
It looks like I got a secret. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I told you.
That's funny.
It's a StreamYard, I guess, for you. It don't
Yeah.
like, it didn't like me. Having issues. Yeah, I'm having issues. I'm freezing. And not freezing. I'm freezing froze. Let me see what it says. Having issues. Having issues. Let's see. Well, I didn't do nothing. Oh, chat with us. No, I don't want to chat. Sorry. It says chat with them. I don't want to chat with them. I want somebody to come in here and chat with us. Am I still froze?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, for crying out loud, people. See how you are?
There you go.
There you go. Now you're on frozen. Now
Yeah,
you're
we
scratching
see
your neck.
You scratching your neck.
Now I'm going to get frozen going.
Yep. Now you're froze like that with your head up.
What?
I don't know what's going on. Who knows?
I can't look down the street. You know, if you get
Sit here and rock. Maybe I'll
Huh?
think. What are we going to talk about Thursday night now?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
What's a good subject?
What about me? What about I?
We done about me and we done about Echo last week. So, okay. Let's
Yeah,
find
we could do question and answer with Mandy.
Mandy.
I'm not very interesting.
We'll come up
I'm
and
not
talk.
either.
No. Maybe that's why we ain't get nobody watch us.
I live a boring life.
Me too.
Tell me about it.
Me too.
Yeah, the next couple of weeks are going to be really busy for me. So I have to go through some testing.
Oh.
Before
So they found that my left side of my heart is enlarged, and because I had COVID and pneumonia so bad, they think a strain, some kind of virus or something attacked my left side of my heart.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
So they want to do a heart cath to make sure I don't have any blockages or anything.
Oh.
I'm so swollen, it's not even funny. My belly looks like my stomach looks like I'm about to pop triplets out of my butt.
Oh. That's not any fun.
Yeah. Mine swells all
Yeah.
the time. I look like I'm pregnant all the time.
And then they found when they did the CAT scan with contrast, they found I have 11 or 12 large lesions on my lungs.
Oh.
Ooh,
And they're talking about going in and doing a bronchoscopy on me again and getting them taken off of my lungs.
Oh.
So,
I did it for a week.
so next Friday, I find out when that's going to happen. And then the doctor said more than likely, because they came back, these probably will be cancerous.
Oh no.
well, that ain't good. They still talk about taking one of your lungs out.
Well, I don't know now because I had COVID and stuff. Supposedly I had COVID, but it's everything is just so screwed up right now. I'm thinking about switching hospitals. I think I'm going to go up to Miami Valley Hospital instead of Atrium. I didn't have very good service when I was at the Atrium this week. They never called my pulmonologist that I was even admitted for COVID and respiratory issues.
Oh my gosh.
And the office is right in the hospital.
You got to know
He
our
was
hospital.
only on the second floor.
You got to know our hospital. They're supposed to be one of the best around, but nah.
And then I get a call the next day on Monday, because I came home Saturday night, slept all day Sunday, got a call, woke up. Ben woke me up and says, Dr. Younger, which is my pulmonologist, he's like, he's calling you. You need to answer it. You need to wake up. So I answer the phone, and he starts yelling at me, why didn't you call me that you were in the hospital? You have lesions on your lungs. We need to do a bronchoscopy. We need to do this. We need to do that. I said, I told the internist when I got admitted into the hospital that who my doctors were and who to contact. And they did not do it. I said, you don't need to be yelling at me.
They
Really? I'm the patient.
Atrium
And
won't
he's
do
like, well, I'm not mad. He's like, I'm not
They got
mad
people
at.
that covers for Atrium does not call your doctors. I'll tell you that right now.
They have in the past for me.
They send somebody in that will. It's the same kind of doctor, but it's the hospital doctor that does it instead of your doctor.
Mm.
But they've done it in the past. I've seen my regular
But they won't do
I've
that.
seen my lung specialist in the hospital numerous times when I got admitted, and he's always came up into my room and got on track with the plan. This
That's
time they didn't do it.
Mom's been gone 4 years, and the last time she's in the hospital, they would not call her doctors. They had doctors from the hospital come in and check her and then report to her doctors.
And the only reason why I got admitted on Thursday afternoon was because instead of Ben just calling 911 right away, I had him call my on-call doctor at my family doctor's office.
Yeah.
And got him on the phone and told him the scenario, what was going on. And he goes, you get off the dang phone, call 911, tell them you just contacted me and that you are to be admitted to the hospital today. Otherwise, I'm coming in the hospital and crap is going to hit the fan.
Mm.
She said, and my doctor said, you should have never been sent home on Tuesday.
No, I don't think you should have. I told you they should have kept you then the first time you went.
Norma, on Thursday afternoon, My O2 was 62.
Oh
my
my
heart
God.
rate, my heart rate was 150, 155. They
Oh.
thought I was gasping. Ben was freaked out. He thought I grabbed his hand and he's like, just take deep breaths. You got to keep breathing. He thought I was going to stop breathing.
Oh.
But you got
They didn't
an,
waste no time.
you didn't have an inhaler?
Nothing was working. I did my rescue inhaler. I did my breathing treatments, but you can only take them. So in between, every 4 hours, I can't do one back to back to back.
Yeah, I know.
But my chest felt like my heart was going to come out of my chest.
Well,
That's probably when your heart was enlarging.
larging, yeah.
Mm-mm.
They got me in that ambulance and they started pushing everything in me. And the driver said, "Are you ready to go?" And the guy that was sitting back there with me, he goes, "Yeah, we're going at a 10."
Oh.
And he got in the driver's seat, and Ben didn't even have time to say goodbye or nothing. Ben hopped in the Camaro, and he was right on that ambulance. But Ben said we were going about 80 miles up Grand Avenue to the hospital.
Wow.
Didn't stop for no red lights, no nothing. They blared the horns, sirens, lights, all.
Wow. They were worried that
They had
Tuesday
the paddle.
horrible.
They had those paddles ready, and they were getting them out. I said, "You know what? 2 things you're not going to do to me because I don't want them done to me." I said, A, I've never been intubated because of this, and I am not going to start tonight. And B, my heart's never stopped, and it's not going to stop tonight because I'm going to fight till the end because I am not going to die tonight. And the ambulance driver, the guy was like, "Well, that's a good thing because we don't want you dying tonight either."
Yeah, right. Oh my God. I bet you were scared though.
Oh, I was crying, and it takes me a lot to cry.
Yeah.
That's awful.
It really, and I was worried about Ben because he has high blood pressure, he has heart problems, and I was like, I was worried that I was stressing him out. He didn't really have anybody to talk to. They wouldn't let him talk to me for the longest time because they were working on me. They got me in the trauma bay, and the next thing I knew, I was on the gurney, off of the stretcher, onto the gurney, and I had like 30 people surrounding me.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yep. And then they left me in the ER for 24 hours before they put me up into a room.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They didn't have a room, or they just didn't know.
I think it was but their excuse was that they were short staffed, that they didn't have enough staff for the floorings. So I think it was like midnight, 1:00. They finally got me off of the regular gurney onto a regular bed because they knew I was going to be down there for a while, and they put me in the observation area. And that room was nice. I had a big screen TV. I had my own little potty. I was rocking that room. I was like, oh, heck yeah. It was quiet.
Like, I'll just stay here.
Oh, and as soon as I got on that bed, I fell asleep. The nurse said I fell asleep for about 2.5 hours. But
Wow.
my heart monitor kept going off, so they kept having to come and wake me up, which is understandable. But I mean, I had good nurses and stuff. They were all very polite and understanding. They knew I was scared. I was by myself, until Ben could get back there with me. But then, he had to leave to go to work because I didn't want him to call off of work because then that's money out of our pocket because he's the only income we have. Well, besides my my son, Dylan, he's working now. He's helping out. But, so.
Dylan does.
You're frozen again, Norma.
I'm
You're
frozen.
frozen.
I know nothing besides work.
So, yeah, that was my exciting adventure this week.
Wow.
Tell Dylan to go in
And
the
my-
house and be quiet.
Huh?
Tell Dylan to go in the house and be quiet.
Norma said to go in the house and be quiet, Dylan. He's just looking at me.
No, I can hear you from outside.
He said, Norma, I can hear you from sitting outside.
Oh my God, you got so smart. Tell my boy that's
He
the-
said, oh my God, you're so smart. He's just laughing. Yeah, Ben called his brother and sister from West Palm, Florida, and they were getting ready to go look for a red-eye plane flight up to Dayton so they could be with Ben, because the doctor was like throwing all these big words out and saying surgery, blood clot in the heart, and Ben's eyes just like, he turned like, I'm like, Ben, don't stress. I said, let's just get these tests done. Don't start worrying people until we find out what's really going on.
Right.
He goes, and so he told his sister and brother, and he's like, I'm going to get a red eye out here so I can be with you and stuff. But luckily they didn't find any blood clots or anything, but I don't know.
It's a mess, though, that you were sick already, and they should have kept you and let you go home for 2 days. What if you hadn't decided to call 911 and and go into the hospital?
I had a little bit last night for a snack. Why? There's not that much left.
She sits back and you look across the street, that big beige house, that's mine.
Kenny ate the rest of it.
Okay, what? I don't care. Go inside.
Dad, we're not worried about it.
Brianna.
What?
You want a kid? I'll ship her to Georgia to you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't ship
I'll
her.
even send her with money. I'll send her with money. She's not hard to take care of.
This is what you get to look forward to.
Oh, gosh.
If she ends up being the only child, oh my Lord, you talking about being spoiled. Grandma will be ready to pull hair out.
Yeah. She already is spoiled. Oh, my Lord.
Norma, it's past your bedtime.
Dylan said, Norma, it's past your
I'm
bedtime.
over 21, little boy.
Huh?
Tell him I'm over 21.
She's over 21, little boy.
And her wardens are not there tonight.
Yeah, my wardens ain't here tonight.
They forgot that when they went off, that they were leaving you home to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that's
come home
funny.
and said, Mama, what you been eating? Because they ain't hard, no dishes dirty. And I said, me and Papa have been eating whatever. Well, what you been cooking for dinner? I said, nothing. We just eat whatever. And I said, I don't cook big meals anymore because nobody eats them. And they get mad at me. I said, why? Because the only thing they ever want's chicken nuggets, hot dogs, hamburgers.
Typical stuff. Junk
Yeah.
food.
I said, me and Papa eats whatever. I ain't cooking big meals no more. I don't even buy the stuff to cook big meals no more. Because it's just food that goes in the refrigerator because they don't eat it, and then it ends up getting thrown away. And I'm tired of throwing meat away as high as it is.
Right?
Yeah. Can't waste anything.
Yeah.
Well, last night I told Ben, he's like, what do you want to make for dinner? I said, nothing. I said, I feel like crap. I'm not cooking. I said, you got a 7-digit number. Call Pizza Hut. Order pizza. There's your dinner.
Put it on speed dial, Ben.
So then today, Brianna's like, Mom, what are you cooking for dinner? I said, you see all that pizza we just ordered last night? Guess what? There it is.
Yep.
Shoot, pizza's good the next day, though.
Yeah. I just don't feel good enough to stand, and my legs hurt because they're swollen so bad,
Yeah.
and I just don't feel like I need to be around food.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely don't need to be the one cooking it. You need to be taking it easy.
I had a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner.
That sounds good.
Dennis didn't want nothing, so he said he'd eat later.
What you say?
I'm like, I wanted something hot, so I fixed me a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make some chicken noodle soup for dinner.
I'm listening to pushing it with Ray is.
I haven't been eating a whole lot. I don't have an appetite.
Dennis said, if I want anything, I'll come down and make me a bowl of soup or something. Put it in the microwave. Natalie's taught him how to do, well, thanks to Rihanna,
Okay.
Natalie knows how to fix ramen noodles in the microwave now.
Ah,
So she taught Peppo how to do it. Because we didn't have to do it in the microwave.
that's funny.
So he goes, where'd you learn how to do that? Bree?
See?
I'm like,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Yeah, Rihanna's learning how to cook simple stuff, so she's not so dependent on me. Because I let her do simple stuff like ramen noodles. She knows how to make scrambled eggs. She knows how to make chicken noodle soups. She knows how to make grilled cheeses. She knows how to make spaghetti. Just simple stuff.
Somewhat.
She's interested in
None of them
cooking.
knows how to cook over there when you're gone, except for him.
Mhm.
I said, make them cook, Ben. They're big kids. They're big enough to cook for themselves. So
Right?
yeah, I had to cook for them. They all starved to death. I didn't cook some.
Yeah, if I don't cook, then nobody eats.
Yeah.
Because nobody else in the house likes to cook but me. And I don't really care for cooking, but I have to cook because I got to make sure the kids are fed.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan ain't a kid no more. He's a grown kid.
A grown kid that he's literally 20 but acts like a 2-year-old.
Mom,
He's like, Mom, you better chill. What are you gonna do? You gonna become froggy?
Tom, it's past his bedtime. Go to bed.
And you gotta go to work.
I'm gonna beat you up. I'm taking lunch money. Right
Hi.
How are you, Norma?
And that's Echo. She lives in Georgia.
You're on YouTube.
Oh yeah, okay. You're over there.
This is Rihanna.
Hi, Rihanna.
Hi.
Yeah, come on.
Hi, Norma.
That's the painting
Norma's
that's
frozen.
across the street. He's the other pain in the butt.
Really?
The biggest pain on the butt
You know
and
what?
on the street. You say that now until you want something, and then you'll be like, Mom, I love you.
That's Natalie. But Mama, Mom, I love you. And I'm like, what do you want? I don't want that.
One day she doesn't love me, and then the next thing she wants, Mom, I love you. Can I have this, Mom? I love you.
Okay, I know you want something.
And that's because they think we're stupid.
Yeah.
Like we don't pay attention, you know.
I said, do you honestly think I'm that dumb? And she'll go, no. And I said, then why do you try me on stuff when you know I'm not dumb? I'm pretty smart when it comes to certain things. And she says, but Mama, and I'm like, but Natalie.
Kristen.
It's like we didn't live all these years without learning a few things along
Yeah.
the way.
And I told her, I said, and you know you ain't my first rodeo. I have raised kids before, quite a few of them. I said, I've raised 4 before you. And I said, they done stupid little things too, like you do, and not different ones. You know, I call her Aunt Brandy all the time. I'll say, Brandy Marie, stop that. She goes, I'm not Brandy. I said, then quit acting like her. You're acting just like her.
Are you trying to get alcohol poisoning?
Oh,
You.
yeah, good luck with that.
God. Men.
Bright people over there. I'm telling
Huh?
I know, I see it.
you got some bright ones with you there, Mandy. I'm telling you.
I know. Don't you feel sorry for me?
I guess.
I keep threatening I'm gonna go run away and go on vacation where nobody knows where I'm at until I get back.
I do too, but I haven't left yet.
All I need to do is get a plane ticket and go cross seas, and I'll be all right. And I'll be on the beach with my feet in the sand, with a margarita in my hand.
There you
Eli
go.
said, what are you gonna do? Go get a motel and stay in it a couple of nights? I said, no, I'm going further than that. I said, because you find me in Milltown. I ain't that's stupid. I know how to go a little bit further.
Yep, that's what Rihanna said. Well, you won't go far, Mom. I said, no, I'm going to go on a plane, and it's going to be about an 8 to 10 hour plane flight, and I'm going to land, and I'm going to get me a hotel, and then I'm going to find me a beach chair and put my toes in the sand, let the water hit me, and have a margarita in my hand, and be like, serenity.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it?
Soaking up the sun.
I'm back like a burnt lobster.
Yeah,
Have people wait on me hand and foot.
exactly. You're like, I'm hot. I need something to fan me over.
I'll get a massage, a full body massage,
Yeah.
facial. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know how to act.
I wouldn't know how to act either. I'd probably be like, dang, I'm not coming back home now.
I'll see y'all later. I'll be back one of these days, maybe. I'll come and visit you.
I can't do it. What do you mean? My whole nose is up.
All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go try to get something to eat, and I'm going to lay down. I'm not feeling very good, so.
Okay, well, you need to rest.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hop on here and say hi to you girls for a little bit.
Well, we're glad you did.
Right there.
You need to go take care of yourself.
Just yell
Yeah,
across
I'll
the street if you need me.
Yep, and I'll try to hop on Thursday.
Okay, good.
All right, I'll see you
All right.
Thursday, girls. All right,
All right.
bye.
Bye.
Love her heart.
Well, we've been on here an hour and 22 minutes,
And
and
nobody,
we've not convinced a single person to give us a nickname to play trivia. So
nobody wants to play.
nobody wants to play tonight.
What are we going to have to do? Get
I
up
don't
and do
know.
exercise or jump up and down on a video and say, come on, play.
Let's see. I'll read a question and we'll see if we can get anybody to tune in, stay in. All right, here's the question. In what city did Freud live the final year of his life after fleeing the Nazis? London, New York, or Paris? I'm going to say Paris. Nope, I'm wrong.
London.
London.
Hey, I was right. Got it right.
What word was used to replace a 4-letter expletive on Battlestar Galactica?
Oh, no, I didn't watch that.
F-R-A-K. Frack.
Frack.
Instead of the F word.
Frack.
Okay. When Lisa Halaby married King Hussein of Jordan, who did she become?
What?
Yeah. When Lisa
Oh,
Halaby, Halaby, married King Hussein of Jordan, who did she become?
how about God, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and the answer is Queen Noor. Noor. Noor.
Okay.
Okay. What was the pen name of Eric Blair? We ought to know this one. Ever read the book 1984?
No.
No. George Orwell.
Oh, no. Never read that one.
What single item makes up a bed bug's entire diet?
Blood.
Blood is correct. What baseball player once framed $1 million check rather than cashing it?
Baseball player.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Ricky Henderson.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know anything about that. If I had $1 million check, I'd cash it.
Yeah. Big Santa Claus.
I wouldn't be
Got a
framing
whole
it.
bunch more before him.
Okay, what U.S. state touches an ocean and 2 Great Lakes?
Oh, I know this one. I know this, but I can't think of it.
It's New York.
I
It
started
borders
saying New York, then I started saying Michigan, and then I said, no, New York, no, Michigan.
borders the Atlantic Ocean and Lakes Erie and Ontario.
No. Okay, that's right.
What Disney World attraction added Captain Barbarossa, Davy Jones, and Captain Jack Sparrow in its lineup in 2006? What Disney World attraction added Captain Barbossa, Davy Jones, and Captain Jack Sparrow to its lineup in 2006?
At Walt Disney.
Uh-huh.
Was it the Expo?
No, it was the Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride inspired by the first pirate movie.
What's Davy Jones got to do with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was one of the pirates. I mean, we know Davy Jones was a singer and an actor, but maybe he had something to do with that.
I don't know.
What U.S. senator set the record for longest filibuster against the 1957 Civil Rights Act 3 decades after fathering a daughter with a 16-year-old African American girl? What U.S. senator set the record for longest filibuster against the 1957 Civil Rights Act 3 decades after fathering a daughter with a 16-year-old African American girl? Strom Thurmond. Strom Thurmond.
I don't know none of these.
I don't know any of that. Okay. What teaching method includes a large oval table where up to 12 students and a teacher discuss various subjects? Oh, Allison would know that.
What subject?
What teaching method?
Oh,
What teaching method includes a large oval table where up to 12 students and a teacher discuss various subjects? It's called Harkness. Harkness. Okay. What paleontologist played himself on an episode of The Simpsons that involved a fossilized angel skeleton?
I don't know. I don't watch The Simpsons.
Stephen Jay Gould.
No, I don't watch them. Watch them.
What sport did Tanya Harding switch to after figure skating? Tanya Harding was the girl that hit the other girl in the knee and messed it up.
you go to?
But what sport did she switch to after figure skating?
Oh, I know that. Wait a minute. God, my brain ain't working. I know that better than nothing. She went to coaching skating or something, didn't she?
Oh, this says boxing. She went 3-3 professionally, but fared better in celebrity matches. So she went from hurting a team or a opponent to fighting to boxing.
I never heard of her boxing before.
Yeah, interesting. In what country would you find the world's busiest train station in terms of daily passenger numbers? In what country?
Japan.
Yep. Who suggests that if you like it, then you should put a ring on it? I know that one.
Beyonce.
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 In 1984, who became the first major party feminine nominee or female nominee for Vice President of the United States? In 1984, who became the first major party female nominee for Vice President of the United States?
For Vice President? Oh, I know.
Geraldine Ferraro.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Hillary Clinton, but that was
That's
too
who I
far.
was thinking of. She ran for president, though,
Yeah.
not vice president.
What school is Holden Caulfield kicked out of at the beginning of Catcher in the Rye? What school is Holden Caulfield kicked out of at the beginning of Catcher in the Rye? I never read Catcher in the Rye.
I didn't either. So I don't know that one.
Pensy Prep, Pencey, Pensy Prep. The place was full of phonies. Okay. What was the first mammal to orbit the Earth?
Mammal?
Mammal.
A lion?
Mm-mm. A dog.
A dog?
Uh-huh. Her name was Lanka, and she was on the Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2 in 1957.
Oh, I thought you meant walk around
Oh,
orbit.
orbit. Yeah.
I understood you said orbit now, and I'm like, no, she said orbit. Okay.
Okay. What was the first? Oh, no, wait. What toy did an engineer invent in 1943 while experimenting with springs?
What toy? In 1942. What do you call that? What is that called? The kids jump on. Well, they don't do it anymore because they got hurt on them too bad.
Are you thinking of like a pogo stick?
That's what I was thinking. Pogo stick.
But it's the slinky.
Oh, the slinky.
Remember the slinky that they
Yeah.
put them down on with the stairs or whatever?
The pogo stick. The kids used to fall off and get their chin broke or
Yeah.
hurt all the time on.
Okay. What country would you reach first if you traveled north from Malta? I don't know where Malta is.
Oh, they're so. I can't answer that one.
Italy.
Italy. Oh, okay. You don't know where
Mich-
Malta is.
Yeah, so we can know that one. Michigan J Frog, a top hat wearing dancing cartoon frog was the mascot for what TV network?
What now?
Michigan J. Frog, a top hat wearing dancing cartoon frog, was the mascot for what TV network?
Disney.
The WB.
Oh,
The
Warner
network booted the frog in 2005 to
Jimmy
appeal
Cricket.
to an older audience, only to go off the air a year later. Huh, they should have stuck with the frog.
I seen something come on. What was it?
Okay, what tanker leaked 11 million gallons of oil into Alaska's pristine Prince William Sound?
Oh, I know that. It's been so long ago. I can't think. I don't know.
Exxon Valdez.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
it's like I know it. Wait a minute. Then it just went out of my head.
What artist's work hung upside down at the Museum of Modern Art for 47 days before anyone noticed?
Art. I have no idea.
Henry Matisse, and it was a cut paper work depicting a sailboat and its reflection in water. So I guess they couldn't tell which was the sailboat and what was the reflection.
Oh, okay.
So they hung it upside down. Okay. What future brawler tried to get a summer job at Circuit City during his rookie year with the Chicago Bulls? I'm going to say Dennis Rodman. Ron Artest. He claimed he wanted to take advantage of the employee discount. Okay.
You say so. Not doing too good on this.
What Hawaiian island is named for a mythological hero who snared the sun and gave humans fire? What Hawaiian island is named for a mythological hero who snared the sun and gave humans fire?
The only island I know is Honolulu.
It's Maui.
Maui. Oh, okay. Maui.
Baby Be Mine and The Lady in My Life were the only two songs not to become top 10 singles from what album?
What was the songs?
Baby Be Mine and The Lady in My Life were the only two songs not to become top 10 singles from what album?
I don't even remember them songs, so I have no idea.
Oh, who's the king of pop?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and what was his most famous album? Thriller.
Yeah, Thriller.
Thriller.
My kids can dance to the Thriller. They can do that dance.
What
do that.
Disneyland's a win? Yeah, they can do it. That's good.
Yeah.
When Disneyland's Tomorrowland opened in 1955, it depicted a futuristic city of what year? 1986, 2050, or 2121?
When they first opened.
since 1986, Tomorrowland suggested that regular rocket trips to the moon would be the norm by then, by 1986. So they were way off.
Off, yeah.
Mm.
These little screens.
Barbara Cartland sold millions of novels in what genre? Cartland, Catland. Barbara Cartland sold millions of novels in what genre?
Fiction,
Romance.
romance. Okay.
What breed of dog derives its name from the German for splash in water?
German Shepherd. A lab.
Poodle.
A poodle.
Poodles
Water.
were once used to retrieve ducks and geese.
I didn't think poodles like water.
I guess they do.
Hmm.
All right. To those watching, if you would like to play trivia, you have to put your nickname in the comments, and then you can play along with us.
Yeah.
We got a couple people watching, but they're just watching. The following of what spiritual practice wear red string tied around the left wrist to ward off the evil eye? What followers of what spiritual practice, the followers of what spiritual practice wear red string tied around their left wrist to ward off evil eye?
I have no idea.
Kabbalah. Kabbalah. Never heard of them.
No, me neither.
Okay, what are the first names of Don Corleone's 4 children in The Godfather? Oh, gosh.
Oh, crap. It's been so long since I watched it. I can tell you. What's the first one?
Don Corleone's 4 children in The Godfather. What are their first names?
Oh, God. I don't know. That's been a long time since I watched that movie.
Michael, Sonny or Santino, Frederico, and Connie or Constance. So Michael, Sonny, Fredo, that's what it is, and Connie. Okay. What first lady was wrongfully accused of fatally poisoning her husband? Florence Harding, Ida McKinley, or Dolly Madison?
Probably Dolly Madison.
I was going to say, it sounds like I remember Dolly Madison, but it was Florence Harding.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Dolly, we apologize.
I'll be right back.
In the Harry Potter books, what do people look into in order to see their heart's desires? Okay. In the Harry Potter books, what do people look into in order to see their heart's desires? Mirror of Erased.
I'm back.
Okay. What is both a type of makeup and another word for rosé wine.
Makeup and rosé wine. What's another word for them?
What is both a type of makeup and another word for rosé wine?
I told you I'm dumb on this stuff.
It's blush.
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 Okay. I'm not a
Okay,
makeup
what
and I don't drink wine, so I would have not known that one.
What predominantly female sport features jammers, pivots, and blockers?
Female sports. Pivots. Blockers.
Jammers and blockers.
Sports. Volleyball.
Roller derby.
Oh, well, I didn't even think of that one.
I didn't either. Okay, what is the lowest hand that beats a straight in poker? A flush, a full house, or four of a kind?
What's the lowest hand?
Uh-huh. That beats a straight.
Let's see. Probably four of a kind.
It's a flush.
A flush.
A flush. Which is straight. You could have a straight flush, which is in order in the same suit. Flush is just same suit, not necessarily in order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll see. There's the door after I sit down. Don't want you outside. Stop. The bigger man to get you. She don't care. She says, I'm white. I ain't no boogeyman gonna get me. She's too fast. I had to put a little box inside her bigger box because she wanted that little box. She tries to get in the littlest box she can get in. Girl does. The lower it is, she's determined she can get in that box. I don't care how little it is. She tickles me. So I put it in her bigger box that had her cushion in it. And then she gets in here and sleeps. Oh, cat's crazy.
Which cat is that?
Pearl, the white one.
Pearl, the white one.
She's hard hit. Gotta have it her way.
Yeah. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
I'm spoilt to the team.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up since we didn't have any takers. They too shy to play. It's okay. That's
Maybe.
all right. Maybe trivia is not the thing. Maybe we should come up with something else. I don't know.
We could play bingo, but I don't know how we play it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It'd be kind of hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow and we'll figure out a good topic for Thursday.
All right, hon. You have a
Got
good
to
night.
figure out something. All right. I will. And you too.
If you're here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like
Yes.
button
Please like and subscribe.
and share if you like to.
That's right. And all you people who are going to watch it on the replay, please like, share, and subscribe anyway, even though you didn't subscribe tonight. You can still do it on the replay.
If this is not a good time to have trivia, let us know. We'll do it.
That's right. If another day and time would be better, just let us know that in the comments. There we go. Put it in the
We
comments
have to
for
learn
us.
as everybody else does. So
That's right. And if trivia is not a good thing to do and you want us to do something else on Tuesday nights, put that in the comments. We're flexible.
we're up for anything. Well,
That's right.
Just
We'll
about
do
it.
whatever. Well, just about anything.
You got to watch what we
YouTube, anything YouTube approved.
as long as it ain't hurting somebody or,
That's right.
whatever.
Right.
Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching. If you do watch, thank you for watching the replay. It's
That's
a lot.
right.
We'll see
And
you
have a
next
good night.
night.
All
Bye.
right. Bye-bye. Bye.